everybody. February 27th, 2019. Hope everybody's doing well. Along the journey out west, I was instructed to read Habakkuk 2 and share it. So I'm going to go over that. Some other things to talk about, and also make videos picking up on 2 Corinthians, some old messages. So we get back on track there. I'm going to apologize for the delay as I was in transit. A long trip. So it's Habakkuk 2, verse 2. I'm going to read along. And the Lord answered me, write a vision, make it plain upon tablets, so he may run who reads it. Just like John in Revelation. But still the vision awaits its time. It hastens to the end, it will not lie. Clearly speaking in Revelation. If it seems slow, wait for it. It is coming. It will surely come. It will not delay. There is no more delays. Behold, he whose soul is not upright in him shall fail. But the righteous shall live by his faith. Moreover, wine is treacherous. The arrogant man shall not abide. He wants to go his own way. Exactly. Exert his own free will. He shall not abide. His greed is as wide as Sheol. Reference to darkness. Like death, he has never enough. Greed is this horrible thing to fall prey to. He gathers for himself all nations and collects as his own all peoples. Incessant hunger for more. Shall not all these take up their taunt against him, scoffing derision of him, and say, woe to him who heaps up what is not his own? For how long? And loads himself with pledges. Will not your debtors suddenly rise? And God is your debtor. The devil is your debtor. Will not your debtors suddenly rise, which they have risen, and those awake who will make you tremble? They will. Then you will be booty for them. Because you have plundered many nations, all the remnant of the people shall plunder you. The blood of men and violence to the earth, to the cities and all who dwell therein. Everywhere. Woe to him who gets evil gain for his house, who seeks to profit at the expense of others. See this all the time. To set his nest on high, to be safe from the reach of harm. You have devised shame for your house by cutting off many people. You have forfeited your life by taking advantage of people. The stone will cry out from the wall, and the beam from the woodwork respond. Woe to him who builds a town with blood and founds a city on iniquity, against greed and corruption. Behold, is it not from the Lord of hosts that peoples labor only for fire, and nations weary themselves for naught? For the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. Woe to him who makes his neighbors drink the cup of his wrath, and makes them drunk to gaze on the shame of those who lead others astray. You will be sated with contempt instead of glory. Drink yourself and stagger. The cup in the Lord's right hand will come around to you, and shame will come upon your glory. The violence done to Lebanon will overwhelm you. The destruction of, not Lebanon, specifically the Lebanon country. Violence done to Lebanon, or the innocent, will overwhelm you, which your neighbors will overwhelm you. The destruction of the beast will terrify you. The blood of men and violence to the earth, the cities, and all who dwell therein. What profit is an idol when its maker has shaped it? A metal image, a teacher of lies? For the workman trusts his own creation. Trust in his own creation is what men do when he makes dumb idols. Woe to him who says to a wooden thing, awake, to a dumb stone, arise. Can this give revelation? Behold, it is overlaid with gold and silver, and there's no breath at all in it. But the Lord is in his holy temple. This is a holy temple. And that all the earth keeps silence before him. Habakkuk chapter 3. Prayer of Habakkuk the prophet according to Shigionoth. O Lord, I've heard the report of thee. I've heard that word. I've heard about you, and I work, O Lord. Do I fear? Do I respect? Do I believe? In the midst of the years, we knew it. In the midst of time, we knew it, what you're doing. In the midst of the years, make it known. In wrath, remember mercy. God came from Teman, and the Holy One from Mount Paran. His glory covered the heavens, the earth was full of his praise. His brightness was like the light, rays flashed from his hand, and there he veiled his power. He veiled it, he hid it, unseen to our eyes. Before him went pestilence, plague followed close behind. Part of the 4 horsemen. He stood and measured the earth. He looked and shook the nations. Then the eternal mountains were scattered. The everlasting hills sank low. His ways were as of old. I saw the tents of Cushan in affliction. The curtains of the land of Midian did tremble. All these things are going to come to pass. Was thy wrath against the rivers, O Lord? Was thy anger against the rivers? Was thy indignation against the sea? When thou didst ride upon thy horses, upon thy chariot of victory? Thou didst strip the sheath from thy bow, put the arrows to the string. Thou didst cleave the earth with rivers. The mountains saw thee and writhed. The raging waters swept on. The deep gave forth its voice. It lifted its hands on high. All this is coming to pass. The sun and moon stood still in their habitation. That's mentioned in Revelation. The light of thine arrows as they sped, at the flash of thy glittering spear, his legions of angels. Thou didst bestride the earth in fury. Thou didst trample the nations in anger. Thou wentest forth for the salvation of thy people, for the salvation of thy anointed. His chosen ones are being taken up, his true believers. Thou didst crush the head of the wicked, laying him bare from thigh to neck. Thou didst pierce thy shafts the head of his warriors, who came like a whirlwind to scatter me, rejoicing as if to devour the poor in secret. Thou didst trample the sea with thy horses, the surging of mighty waters. I hear, and my body trembles, my lips quiver at the sound. Rottenness enters into my bones, my steps totter beneath me. I will quietly wait for the day of trouble to come upon people who invade us. Patience is coming. Though the fig tree do not blossom, nor fruit be on the vines, though the produce of the olive fail, and the fields yield no food, the flock be cut off from the fold, and there be no herd in the stalls, yet I will maintain my faith. I will rejoice in the Lord. I will join the Lord, God of my salvation. God, the Lord, is my strength. He makes my feet like hinds' feet. He makes me tread upon my high places. Word of the Lord. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. So that's long before Revelation. So all this is coming to pass. All this is coming to pass. All right there. In the Old Testament. Now, believe and not believe is entirely up to you. But it's going to happen. It's going to pass. And remember, he's told us how his chosen are being taken up in waves. They are. And that others are being guided to the mountains. But not to be a physical mountain. It could be a spiritual place of safety. Guided there. And protected by angels. And those true believers will be taken up. When we see that going on, look at the catastrophes. Where people are gathered in one spot, where evil attacks them and takes their lives all at once, they're taken up. That's them being gathered in one place, be taken up by the angels. So don't worry for them. It's going to happen. It's just the process. Worry for the ones, pity the ones that basically will become instruments, like Judas was. That's the Judas person. Others were used by the devil to harm and kill, cause suffering upon true believers. They're just instruments, they're just tools. Pity them, pray for them. Do not worry for those who were taken up in mass. They're fine. They're fine. Be thankful and grateful for them. Now, other things I want to mention, someone mentioned before, in the temple. Remember, Jesus said, I will destroy this temple. In 3 days, rebuild it. And they just mocked him and scorned him, said he was nuts. Again, everybody's got to feel that way. When they're viewing things, they're deaf, dumb, and blind, their eyes do not see, ears do not hear, because their perception is a physical perception, physical world. You have to think spiritually, because God is spirit. Spiritual meaning was what happened in 3 days. He was resurrected, body within body. The temple. So in 3 days, he resurrected, raised the temple again, the body in here. You are the temple of God. That is the new temple. He said, Kingdom of Heaven is inside you all. You are the temple now. Where the old physical temple had the Holy of Holies behind a curtain, Jesus died on the cross. The veil over that was torn. There's no more temple. There's no more thing that separates us from Him. We don't need to go through anybody for confession, for prayer, guilt and sin offering for anything. One-on-one with him. And he destroyed that old way and resurrected the temple inside of us all. The kingdom of heaven, that body is right in him. We are connected to him directly. Our soul to him through the umbilical cord of light. We communicate directly to him. We do not need to go through somebody else. And believe that. And the more you believe that with absolute certainty and continue to do it, you will grow in faith. And you, I promise, will experience things you never thought possible. You believe. Believe. It's your choice. It's your choice. Like left side of my face, light. Right side, dark. It's down the middle. Your choice. Which one you want to choose. He's not going to force you. God never forces you. The devil can't force you. It's always free choice. You are the temple. That temple, tithing again, you are the caretaker of that temple. You're responsible for taking care of this temple. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually. You take care of the temple. Don't give in to obesity. Don't give in to sloth. Don't exercise it. Proper nutrition. Exercise the brain. Take care of the brain. Keep it healthy. Don't abuse it. Continue to learn and grow in spirit. Mind. Fill up that mind, that brain, that extra brain he gave us to fill up with his knowledge. Help others to be awoken and locked inside there. To grow in light, faith, spirit. Take care of that temple. You are the caretaker of the temple. Tithe, give that 1/10 of your day to him. 2.4 hours to him. Service to him. Taking care of your temple. And the best of that 10th, the first of that 10th, the first fruits, the beginning of the day, the first fruits of the day, is the first 10th of the 2.4 hours, which is a quarter of an hour, 15 minutes. As soon as you wake up, the first 15 minutes. Greet the Lord. Thank him for everything. Thank him for another day. Ask how you may help him, serve him this day. What you need for him to do for him. And pray to him. Share your petitions with him and your burdens, everything. Offer them up to him. The guilt and sin offering. 15 minutes. First 15 minutes of the day. And through the rest of the day, spend 2.25 hours at least. If you do more, great. Taking care of that temple. Cleansing it, bathing it. Keeping it healthy. Exercising, strengthening it. Keep it nourished. Proper nutrition. And helping others. Doing what it is you need you to do. And that's your tithe. Again, if you use more time than that, praying to him. Giving, speaking to him. That's tithing to him. Helping others. Saying some nice things to others. Volunteering. That's tithing to him. And what's nice, you're adding to the treasure in heaven. Ka-ching. Ka-ching. Say a nice thing to someone. Oh, you look nice today. Oh, there's a nickel in your treasure account. They say God himself will not prevail upon it. It's like your 401k, except God's not going to take taxes back. It's all yours. It continually builds up. You say something nice, you do something nice. Oh, there's a quarter in it. Throughout your life. It's never taken away. You do something bad or say something bad, think something bad. There's not a debit on that treasure account. Nothing takes from it. He said God himself will not prevail upon it. Nothing's ever taken from it. And do like I do, be thankful for it. Say, Lord, use it. Use more than what I need. There's more there than what I need to get into heaven. Help me get into heaven. Use it. Like offer it all. Say, what better things? Hey, Lord, take all my treasure and give it to help others who need it. Or in spirit or physical form that need it because they're struggling spiritually. Just the act of doing that means ka-ching, a big ka-ching into your treasure account. So you're not emptying it, you're refilling it. Oh, give it all away. Ka-ching, fills it back up because you did something fantastic. Give it all away. Ka-ching, fills it back up. So it's never empty. Anytime you're doing good things, you continue to add on to it. Just keep building. Oh my God. I tell him to use all he needs. I do my guilt and sin offering, my sins I've committed, my wrongs I've committed, in thought, word, or deed, my burdens I've carried so long, any negative stuff that's around, or energy around me, the dark around me, take it's up too, transform it into good for those in need. That itself is ching in my account. And I tell him to use all my accounts. I don't know it. I don't need it. He's guaranteed, promised me to get into heaven. So I don't need it. Keep using it. back then giving away, ka-ching, is filling it back up. This is a continuous cycle. That's getting you into heaven. It's helping you get into heaven. That's going to turn back upon you in a good way. Be doing that. Take care of your temple. Believe. Believe, believe, believe. Again, if you don't believe the simple stuff, you're never going to believe the bigger stuff. You're never going to grow in faith. You're never going to grow in wisdom and knowledge of God. My God. You got to believe. You only believe in what you see and hear and feel physically. You're going to get nowhere. That's not faith. And you put limits on saying, no, this is not possible. That's not possible. That's not faith. Because all things are possible with God. Just because we don't understand it does not make it not so. Don't be a flat earth mentality person. The world's flat. I can't see beyond that point, so everything else is wrong. It doesn't exist. Well, they were wrong, weren't they? Who perpetrated, who made that go on and on and on and made people believe in that and stick to that belief? The church. Church. For 1,000 years. For 1,000 years. They were wrong. Because he got corrupted. Corruption comes upon the earth in all places, all peoples. So believe, and spend that time with the Lord. Take care of that temple. You are the temple. Continue to build that treasure. Offer it all up. Don't be selfish. I got so much treasure. All the top thousands of richest people in the world combined can't even come close to the treasure I've got. And it keeps building up. What do I care about anything? Nothing in this world that I need to accumulate. The mere thought of getting more makes me nauseous. I don't want more in this world. I want more treasure in heaven. He takes care of everything else I need. He takes care of everything else. All that I need. He says he promised. I'll give you all that you need. Always. If you're greedy, you want more, then you're heading down a dark road. Take a good hard look at what you have around you. Who you have around you. Do I need this? Do I need that person in my life? Are they holding me back? Are they causing me grief, stress? Do I need this thing in my life to be happy? Or is it just taking up space? Is it something that reminds me of the past, something I cannot let go of? Or what is it about inside me that I can't let go of that causes me to not want to let go of it? Reminder of a loved one. You love when you believe it's in heaven. Or you ask God to let you know. Or talk to them, have them let you know. When they do, believe it. And they're always with you. You don't need a reminder of them. You want to pass it on to somebody else who needs a reminder? That's fine. I give all the stuff I have reminders of other people. 99% of it. And I know they're okay. And I get communications from them directly or indirectly to remind me of that. So don't be afraid to let go. And take care of your temple. The more you tithe to Him, the more you take care of the temple and serve Him, the easier it gets. The better off you become. You gotta take that step. Take that step, that first step. And believe. Build on that faith. Go with the past. Don't be like that pillar of stone, which was Lot's wife, because she wasn't curious. She didn't disobey. It wasn't because she disobeyed, it's because she could not let go of the past. She stuck, focused on the past, unable to move forward, unable to go back and change things. Stuck. Don't be a pillar of stone. Help the Lord. Again, in all things, ask Him for help. He will help you. He is the Father. He is our God. He is our Lord. And the Mother. She's our Mother. Honor the Mother and the Father. One of the 10 Commandments. She is the Mother. God, Jesus, was God on earth. Son of God, I am God, of one and the same, told us that. He made the disciple, represented all mankind, the child of his mother, and his mother, mother of all mankind. Right there from the cross. Son, behold thy mother, mother, behold thy son. Right there in the Bible. She is our mother. she was mother of him who's God on earth, therefore the mother of God. Honor thy father and mother. You disrespect her, ignore her, blow her up, criticize her, scorn her. You're doing that to God. And you're disobeying, you're breaking a commandment. Believe it or not, that's what's going on. I love how people candy coat things or change color or dress things up in a way that fits their view. No matter how distorted it is. However you dress it doesn't change the fact how things are, how things are not. So that's stuff I wanted to share with you. I was guided to share with you. So leave that at 20 minutes plus. We'll go on to the next video, which will be starting 2 Corinthians. So peace of Christ. God bless.